Welcome to Youth Mentors, where dreams meet direction. For every hustling soul, so today I want to tell you 3 stories. From my life, that's it, no big deal, just 3 stories, the unfolding canvas. Have you ever felt like your life was a series of random events, a cosmic jigsaw puzzle with half the pieces missing? I have. And today, I want to pull back the curtain and share 3 pivotal moments, 3 raw and unfiltered stories that have shaped the very fabric of who I am. Buckle up, because this is where things get real. Story 1. The unexpected detour. It all began with an ending, or what felt like one. I walked away from what was expected, what was laid out for me. They called it dropping out. I called it waking up. The pressure was immense. Expectations, both mine and others, weighed me down like stones in my pockets. College was supposed to be the golden ticket, the guaranteed path, but I felt lost. Drowning in a sea of required courses that held no allure, while the dreams of my hard-working parents were funding a future I couldn't even envision. So I made a choice, a terrifying, exhilarating leap of faith. I walked away. The months that followed were a stark contrast to the manicured lawns of academia. Sleeping on floors, scrounging for meals, it wasn't glamorous. But in that starkness, something extraordinary began to bloom. I had the freedom to explore, to chase whispers of curiosity that had long been silenced. I stumbled into a calligraphy class, drawn by the sheer beauty of the letters. It seemed utterly impractical, a frivolous pursuit. Little did I know, the intricacies of serifs and sans serifs, the dance between letters, it captivated me. It was art, history, a hidden language. And years later, that seemingly insignificant detour would become a cornerstone of a revolution. When we were building something groundbreaking, something that would change the world, that forgotten art resurfaced. The Macintosh, the first computer with a soul, expressed through beautiful typography. If I hadn't dared to stray from the prescribed path, if I hadn't followed that faint whisper of curiosity, the digital landscape we know today might look very different. You see, the dots don't always connect looking forward. Sometimes, you have to trust that they will align in the grand tapestry of your life. Have faith in the detours, the unexpected turns. They might just lead you to your greatest creations. Story 2. The crushing blow and the phoenix rising. I tasted success early. Built something from nothing, poured my heart and soul into it. Apple. It was more than a company, it was an extension of myself. We grew, we innovated, we changed the game. And then? The rug was pulled out from under me, publicly, brutally. Fired from the very thing I had created. It felt like a betrayal, a catastrophic failure. The weight of it was crushing. I had let everyone down, or so I thought. But beneath the despair, a tiny ember of passion still glowed. I still loved what I did. The rejection stung, but it couldn't extinguish that fundamental fire. And so, I decided to start again, not cautiously, not tentatively, but with a fierce determination. That dismissal, that apparent disaster, became my liberation. The pressure of maintaining an image, the fear of falling from a great height. It was gone. I was free to experiment, to fail, to dream even bigger. In the years that followed, I didn't just rebuild. I reinvented. Next, Pixar. And a love that would last a lifetime. Pixar, born from that freedom, went on to redefine animation. And then, in a twist of fate, Apple called me back. The very technology we had pioneered at Next became the engine of Apple's resurgence. Looking back, getting fired was the best thing that ever happened to me. It was a brutal lesson, but one I desperately needed. Sometimes, life has to hit you hard to redirect you towards your true purpose. Don't lose faith when you stumble. Embrace the setbacks. They can be the catalyst for your greatest triumphs. Find what you love, and hold on to it with everything you have. Story 3. The inevitable truth and the call to action. Let's talk about something we often avoid, something fundamental to the human experience, death. At 17, a simple quote resonated deeply within me. If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. It became my daily mantra, a mirror I held up to my life every single morning. If today were my last, would I be doing what I'm about to do? If the answer was no for too many days in a row, I knew I had to change course. Remembering that my time is finite has been the most powerful tool in making life's big decisions. The external pressures, the fear of judgment, the weight of expectations. It all fades away in the face of our shared mortality. You are already naked. You have nothing to lose by following your heart. Don't waste your precious time living someone else's life, trapped by the dogma of others' opinions. Don't let the noise of the world drown out your own inner voice. Have the courage to trust your intuition, to follow that quiet whisper within. It already knows the path you're meant to take. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thanks for listening. What are some of the defining moments in your life? Share your stories in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights.